Hello everyone, welcome back to Archeops CCG. My name is Daryl Fernandez and today I'm going to be covering decks that were in the top cut in the Pokémon World Championships 2024. Side note, these decks were made during the Shrouded Fable format, so in other words, these decks may not be fully up to date once Stellar Crown comes out, which is in a few weeks. With no further ado, let's begin the video. So how we'll be doing these deck breakdowns, I'm going to put the deck list on screen and I'm going to be making like little side notes and analysis on the deck, basic functionality and such. Then we'll do a little test match and then we'll jump right into the next deck. If that makes sense, then let's jump right into our first deck of the video. Alright, so here's our first list for the video. It's Roll Ready's 9th place Lugia VSTAR list from Worlds. Basically what you want to do with Lugia, you want to be getting those Archeops into the discard pile, bringing them back with Summoning Star, and then Archeops will be able to reward that by accelerating special energies straight from the deck to all your attackers, once per turn of course, 2 cards per turn per Archeop. So you're basically accelerating 4 energy cards per turn, not counting hand attachment of course. And of course your main attackers are going to be Bloodmoon Ursaluna, which does 240. Iron Hands EX, which lets you take multiple prizes off of Pokemon that would usually be single prize. Lugia VSTAR is a pretty decent attacker when you have nothing else on the board, doing 220, enough to knock out like Miraidons, enough to knock out basically any basic Pokemon EX. I can't think of any off the top of my head. You have Cinccino and Wyrdeer V working really similar to each other, although Cinccino does appear to do more damage for less energy. But Wyrdeer, you're also able to use the basic lightning energy on it as well. And it could basically just move all the energies on the bench back onto it. So you basically have the 2 Archeops plus any other energy you attached before to be able to move onto Wyrdeer and attack really powerful with it. You have Raikou V with Fleet-Footed to draw, and you're able to hit for at max 220 with it as well. And you're able to hit for weakness on like Lumineon or other Pokemon, right? It's really good for the mirror match, basically. Legacy Energies is a spec of choice, which is standard for Lugia. It lets you use your attackers such as Raikou and Iron Hands, and it'll let you keep up with the prize trade because your opponents are taking 1 less prize off your 2 prizers with Legacy Energy attached. And if you just so happen to have it onto like Cinccino, they're basically taking no prizes on it. So with that out of the way, let's move in to the match. Alright, we get to call the coin flip. I'm pretty sure with Lugia, you want to go second since you're going to be able to discard your Archeops early. So there we get it. Funny story, I actually tried to record another match for Lugia before this. And please, if LeBrul's watching this, I want him to hear this. Literally the match I tried to record Lugia would go against Thorns.
Bruh.
And I learned the hard way. Raul didn't run Canceling Clone in his deck, so there was literally no hope.
Bruh.
So I literally had to concede that match and give up my Victini rank. There's no way. There's no way. Oh no, it's just. Oh, it's the Lugia me. No, wait, no, that's my mulligan. I'm dumb. Alright, we're going against Guardy. Either that or United Wings. I know United Wings likes to use Curlia. I would like to say it's probably Guardy though. So basically we want to start discarding our Archeops. I do think we'll use that Nest Ball to get another Lugia down because it's not out of the realm of possibility that they KO our Lugia. Do they just pass? No? Maybe? Please? Yes? Okay. So what we're gonna do... Alright, we're gonna Nest Ball. We'll pick up another Lugia. Alright, I'll attach Gift Energy. And then I'll just read the win kick and not discard the Archeops. There you go. This is looking good. Alright, we have Mesagoza, which honestly isn't bad. But the thing is, I don't know if we use it to get Lugia VSTAR or if we use it to get Archeops. Let's see what we draw into first, because I'm pretty sure Lugia is famous for not having the best draws in the world, you know? Let me see here. If we draw into Archeops, or something that could get us Archeops, we could discard that with Vessel and just use Mesagoza and hopefully get a Lugia V-Star. Better yet, if we draw it into... No, because Capturing Aroma is kind of quirky. I don't like quirky cards like that. Okay, they just Iono. Okay, I mean, honestly, I'm not too mad about that. Because look, we were looking at a potentially dead hand. Okay, this is actually not a bad hand. We have Lugia V-Star, Dipity, 2 Capturing Aromas, and a Gift Energy. So this isn't actually such a bad hand. So what we do, we evolve Lugia, put out Fezandipiti, Capturing Aroma twice. Hopefully one of them hits heads, so we can pick up an Archeops, so we can discard it with Professor's Research, and then just bring them in right after. I don't know what we'll do past that. We're probably just gonna have to end up attacking, or we just draw into the Archeops. That's funny. Alright, so that means we can use Capturing Aroma to maybe get a second Lugia V-Star. Or maybe even like a... Okay, let's see. Heads. So we'll get a second Lugia V-Star here. Okay. If we want to land Tails on this one so we can get like another attacker. Maybe like a Minccino. Yes, okay, that's not bad. What do we have in here? Is Cinccino... Okay, Cinccino's here. Do we have Legacy Energy? Yes, we do. I don't think there's much else I care about. Okay, so I think we'll just pick up... I think we'll just... No, because they could... I think I'll pick up Wyrdeer, actually. Alright, we have to save that bench space. Alright. Summoning Star. Double Archeops. Okay, so we're gonna... So we get KO here. But like I said, I do think I want to start setting up... Okay. I think we'll get Mist. And I don't know. V-Guard just because. Mist, V-Guard. And I think we just get double DTE for Wyrdeer. That's 40 less damage. But it's like we have 3 energy attached to it, basically. Alright, so I think we just Tempest Dive. Alright, that's KO on Kirlia. But that's only 1 prize we're taking, so it's not so bad. You see, done it? It's moments like these where I wish we had Wellspring Ogerpon in the deck. Because I know Wellspring Ogerpon is such a good spread attacker, and I know he has Mana Fee down. But I just like getting my games over quick, and right now, we're not taking any 2 prizes. Because they don't have a Gardevoir out yet. If they get Gardevoir out, I would want to... get a boss's orders so I could just KO it with Wyrdeer and basically just disrupt their game the whole time. Because they'd have to get another Guardy out and I could kill that too. Okay, so there's not much I should care about in my prizes. I didn't check too much for boss because okay, I mean, sucks that we lose our Jet Energy, but also we draw into another one, and we draw into a boss. That's perfect. So if they get it to Guardy, we could literally just KO it with Wyrdeer. Because we could just Jet Energy onto Wyrdeer V, move as much energy as we need, and hopefully we would KO it. Do they get Guardy this turn or no? Because if not, we could just stick with Lugia. Okay, they're trying to trap. Oh, and the unfair stamp. That's actually nasty. The good thing though is that we basically can't really break with Lugia. I mean, it sucks that we can't switch out. Yeah, so they're also giving us like the less important knockout. Okay, I think I'll keep that Ultra Ball there. I think I'll just double Primal Turbo and just attack. I mean, I don't really understand much about what was the point. You know, Gift Energy Jet. I don't think I want to use Legacy Energy just yet, because if we do need Raikou or Iron Hands to close out a game. But double gift doesn't sound that good though. I think I'll just DTE. Like just one DTE and I'll do that. Because at least we KO Manaphy. Alright. We've got a steady flow of prizes for right now. Surprisingly, don't have Guardy yet. For all we know, they might just concede right here if they know. But I don't like the confidence that they just put out Screamtail. In fact, like, I don't even like the fact that they put out Screamtail at all. Simply because they can hit anything on our bench. So if they get Guardy, that's probably bye-bye to one of our Archeops. Darkness Energy. They don't have nothing on the Monkey Dory though, that's the thing. You'd preferably want to do that with Monkey Dory in the active. So you could get damage onto it with Guardy's ability. Just retreat, you still have that damage on it, and you could just move it right back onto something else. Also, let me know down in the comments, guys. Do you all enjoy like these deck profile videos? Like, I know they could get pretty long, but honestly, I enjoy making them. I like showing off either my own deck ideas or deck ideas that other people. They concede. All right, we'll take it. I mean, maybe they had like at least one Guardian of prizes and they couldn't find it. But as I was saying, let me know down in the comments, guys. Do you guys like these deck videos? I have a lot of fun making these. I know they get pretty long, but I feel the toll it takes on me too, right? So please let me know down in the comments that you enjoy these videos. I really want to know if I'm doing good in these videos or not. But yeah, let's move on to our next deck profile. So we're gonna jump right into our 6th place deck list. I will explain why later in a later deck. I'm sure you guys will understand. But James Goring piloted to 6th place. Okay, that didn't sound right. He piloted Raging Bolt to 6th place in the World Championships. It's been a popular deck for a long time. And you guys may know from my older videos, I have a personal vendetta against this deck. Because no matter what, I almost never seem to beat this deck. No matter what deck no matter what deck I use. So, at least for now, if you can't beat them, join them, right? So, Raging Bolt, what you basically want to do, you want to get your electric and fighting energies into the discard pile so you can start accelerating them using Sada's Vitality. Of course, not all of them, because you do want to, you may need the hand attach a few times, and of course you can't Professor Sada twice in one turn. You also have Grass Energy, so you could start accelerating energy to the Ogre Pawns, because that lets you get more energy on the board quicker, and Raging Bolt discards energy from the board to use to do damage. So it's not really cheating if you use Ogre Pawn for it, right? And basically Raging Bolt is able to hit for really big numbers this way, literally just 5 energy is enough to knock out a Charizard, which is kind of broken. And it's able to get all these energies back really easy with tools like Energy Retrieval, Super Rod, and like I said, it could literally accelerate them straight from the discard with Stardust Vitality. And you have PAL Pad to get those Stardust Vitalities back, as well as any other import supporters. And some methods you have of discarding your energies, you have Radiant Greninja's Concealed Cards. Of course, you could use Earthen Vessel, discard 1 energy for another 2. And you have... Oh, there's no Ultra Ball in this deck, guys. But yeah, this is a really easy deck to play for beginners, and it's a really strong deck. So without further ado, let's jump right into the match. Alright, our opponent's calling the coin flip. With Raging Bolt, you definitely want to go second because there's always donk potential with Raging Bolt. I have learned that the hard way a few times, unfortunately, when it was used against me. Do we get to pick? Yes, we do. We do not want to go first again. We saw how well that went for us with Lugia too, so, I mean, why not do it again for a deck that has even more benefit from going second? And our only one is Radiant Greninja. Alright, that is... Well, we have Trekking Shoes, we have Basic Grass Energy. I'm thinking... Okay, if they put nothing else down, there is still donk potential. If not, we could still take... Yeah, okay. We could still take turn 1 prize though, because like we could hit for perfect numbers. So I'm assuming this is a regular Dragapult build, probably with Pidgeot and Dusknoir or Dusclops. I am not seeing a Pidgey here though. Maybe they just omitted Pidgeot from their list. Okay, we draw into something. Oh, we have Squawkabilly. That's actually not bad. Turn 1. I think I'll Earthen Vessel. Get Electric Fighting. I'll Conceal Cards. I'll just get rid of the Fighting one because I didn't check the energy ratios. Alright, we draw right into a Raging Bolt. Okay, there is possibility here that we could take a KO here. We draw 3, another Bolt, double Trekking Shoes is nice. Actually, that's not bad. I'll put that right on. Trekking Shoes again. Yes, please. Energy Retrieval, just that 1 Grass Energy. We have plenty, so like it doesn't really matter too much. Alright, we get another pawn. Okay, so we only have this 1 PAL Pad in our deck. So I'm thinking I want to PAL Pad the Stardust Vitality before Squawk and Sneezy. Unfortunately, that doesn't feel that great. But honestly, I'd rather do that than absolutely waste it. Alright, yeah, we definitely take Knockout here because we've got Prime Catcher in hand. I think I'll discard that Fighting Energy for double Grass so we could start accelerating with Ogerpon. Alright, I think I'll discard that Electric Energy as well. Just for another double Grass so we could attach to both Raging Bolts. Yeah, I think double Grass is perfectly fine once again. I'll Prime Catcher up the one with Fire Energy here. And then just Bellowing Thunder. I'll just get rid of the 1 Fighting. We just hit for perfect numbers. That's really good. That feels really good. Oh, how the tables have turned. Raging Bolt has a really good matchup against anything that relies on 2 prizes. And that includes Dragapult because you're just able to hit for really huge numbers really easily. And you're able to accelerate energy really easily too. Which is why it sucked so bad when I have to play against one. But like, you know, it feels really good to be playing with one. And I have nothing against the Pokemon. I just have something against about how powerful they made the card. Like, we already had one ultra powerful discard stuff from the field card in Shinpao. They just had to do it again with Raging Bull, only make it even more broken because literally the next set they bring back Ogerpon. They bring Ogerpon, and that's just nasty work. I don't think they cursed Blast here because I don't see how they could attack with Dragapult this turn right now. In fact, I think we even take the knockout. So okay, we gave him Rescue. Oh wait, no, right, I forgot Rescue Board doesn't get. Oh, they had Neo Upper. Okay, so yeah, that's actually a W play. Not all is lost here though, because I mean it's just one electric. If we can pull out another like Earthen Vessel. Oh, we used all our Earthen Vessels. Oh my god, I suck. Okay, yeah, that's not good. Did I draw with Greninja last turn? Oh wait, no, that's how we. Yeah, I'm dumb because this is only my second turn now, and we're already dealing with this. Okay, so did you not kill this Raging Bolt this turn anyway? Okay, we have another. We still could get energy retrieval. I mean, we have like so many ways to draw cards right now. That's why like playing this deck. I like how draw heavy this deck is. It is similar to Regidrago in that respect, where you're able to draw so many cards in one turn. Okay, we get but first I want to see. Okay, so we can just Sada the electric onto you, the fighting onto you. Alright, we can electric fighting. I could concealed cards the electric. Okay, that's perfect. Hand attach fighting. And I could basically just go for the KO right here. But let me check. Do I trekking shoes? I mean, no harm in it. No. We want that to go away. Pokestop isn't really useful here, but like I said, it didn't really matter too much. I'll just Bellowing Thunder. I'll go for 1, 2. It's 320 HP, right? So, okay. And I think I'll just discard this one off of Ogerpon. Oh, yeah. We are already down to 2 prizes, so. And we have Switch card in hand. So if we can pick up another Sada. Oh no, we have Sada in hand. So we just have to Sada Switch card and we win. That is assuming they don't get another bolt. Oh yeah, they're cooked. They're cooked. Oh wait, no, because we only take 1 prize off of this. What we want is Ogerpon. I mean, not Ogerpon, Rotom. And we win there. Thing is, we already used what's its name? Prime Catcher. We want to use Sada. Or actually not necessarily, because we have energy retrieval. We could just hand attach Switch card if we pick up Boss. Okay, we could still win next turn. They just instant charge. Alright, I want to thin out the deck as much as possible. So we're gonna Tail Dance. Just thin it out as much as possible. See if we find... Oh wait, we have Pokemon Catcher. I forgot that was a thing too. But I still want to thin out the deck. Get all the energies out of here. I'm sure we should have, like, yeah. I might as well just concealed cards, right? Like, I mean, there's no... Double Pokemon catcher. There is no way we fumble this. Right? Let me play Pokegear just to be sure. No boss. Was that the only boss in the deck? Yeah, all we have is boss and catcher. Alright, I'll just pick up another Sawdust Vitality just in case. We don't fail 2 catchers, right? Just in case, so we can draw all 3 of our catchers, because there's supposed to be one more in the deck. Okay, I'll even Pokestop. I'll go as far as to Pokestop. Yes, we get one more catcher and trekking shoes. Okay, switch cart first. 3 Pokemon catchers, 3 chances to land heads and win the game. 1. First try. We failed that one. Second try. GG. GG. Boom. Bellowing Thunder. Oh, this is actually insane. Raging Bolt popping off. Taking the knockout. 350. And that's 2 prizes for game. That is insane. And with 6 cards left in the deck too. How the tables have turned. Okay, so our next list is a deck that we have already covered on this channel, Regidrago V-STAR. Now, I did tell you guys in the Raging Bolt deck profile part of this video that I wanted to jump straight to the 6th deck list for a certain reason, and this is that reason. Half the top 8 at Worlds was Regidrago, and like literally basically half the top cut. And I didn't want it to be another Drago focused video because like the last few videos have already been Drago focused. So that way we don't leave Regidrago out necessarily, but we don't have to go through 4 different Drago deck lists that work generally the same. I'm only covering the highest placing one, which was piloted by Razwolf, which he piloted to top 4 at Worlds. But if you guys want to know who were the other Drago users at this tournament, they were Michael Davidson, who placed 8th, Ian Robb, who placed 7th, for a specific reason that most of y'all know, and Isaiah Bradner, who placed 5th. If you guys want to check out their individual deck lists, you can check them out on Limitless. I'm not sponsored, but for the purposes of this video, we are only covering Razwolves. I don't have to explain much to you guys if you have been a part of this channel for like the last few weeks already. But for those of you who don't know, here's a quick recap of what Drago does. You want to be discarding your dragon Pokemon, so Regidrago V-STAR can use its Apex Dragon attack and copy their attacks. You get energy onto Drago by using Teal Dance on Ogre Pawnee X, which accelerates grass energy to itself, and can move those onto Regidrago using Energy Switch, and then just slap on a fire energy onto it. And you could use the dragon attacks of Pokemon like Kyurem, which does basically 330 damage to the bench, 110 to 1 Pokemon each, so like 110 to 1 Pokemon, 110 to another, and so on. So like basically 3 110s. There's Dragapult EX, which does 200 damage to the active and spreads 60 among the bench. Giratina V-STAR does a straight 280, and it has to Lost Zone 2 energy. But there's one dragon that wasn't in my list that's in here, and that is Hisuian Gudra V-STAR. It does 200 like Dragapult, but instead of spreading 60 to the bench, it basically gives you an extra 80 HP because you take 80 less damage from the next attack from your opponent. So you're effectively, with this attack, giving Regidrago 340 HP. No, not 340. 360 HP for 1 turn. If you use this consecutively, you basically have 80 HP for the entire game. It's very useful for Thorns matchup, as I've seen from Ian Rob's stream match, where we all know what happened there and why he lost that match. And an additional addition that Raz Wolp added into here is Temple of Sinnoh, which basically turns off all secondary effects of colorless energy, including costing more than one kind of energy in certain cases. But other than that, it really functions the same way as any standard Drago list has. There are a few extra cards in here that I might explain later, but for now, let's just jump right into the match. Alright, we get to call the coin flip. So as you guys may or may not know from my previous Drago videos, you want to go first, preferably with Regidrago, because you're potentially able to, if you're able to get turn 2 Drago V-Star, you're basically able to prevent your opponent from actually getting set up. That could make your game a lot easier. But as you can see here, we don't get to go first, but that's fine because going second, we're able to use like this Professor's Research we have conveniently placed in our hand. And we have Squawkabilly in this deck too, which you guys may remember from our Raging Bolt match. And we're playing against Lugia, which is one of Drago's worst, or not worst, but bad matchups without something like Haxorus. But we do have Temple of Sinnoh. So we could be, it could basically turn off V-Guard energy, which Lugia is definitely going to want to be using here. And it's funny, after I just said that you want to go second with Lugia, this person decides to go first. We have Mesagoza up, which we could use to our advantage. I'm thinking we could Mesagoza for like a second Ogre Pawn, although we do have Ultra Ball to do that. So it can be kind of redundant, but maybe we could then use that second Ultra Ball for something like, I don't think Razwolf had Mew in this list, right? Let me look at my list. No, he did have Mew. It's Fezandipiti he doesn't have. If you guys don't know, in my list, I ran both Mew and Fezandipiti. And it actually works really well. You're able to thin out your deck really fast and just find what you need when you actually get to, which is most of the time. So don't any of you top players come onto my video and say, oh, but so the deck is like really clunky then. No, it's just that like, I do get set up most of the time. Like, actually a good chunk of the time, like at least 85% of the time. But when I don't get set up, things go really, really bad. Alright, this is actually not bad. We get the Teal Dance. I think we could put down another Drago too. Okay, we get Mew. I think we'll put down Mew. We'll put down Nest Ball for Drago. I don't think we really care about Cleffa right now. But just so I can explain, because I don't think we're going to see Cleffa for the rest of the game. It basically has an attack that lets you draw cards until you have 7 in your hand. So basically a hand filler if you're bricking really badly. And you like can actually afford to do that. And it's a single prize Pokemon too. I think we just Squawk and Seize here. Alright, we get... Oh, this is nice, actually. Alright. Night Stretcher is going to be helpful, hopefully. But I think I want to hold the Night Stretcher for right now. They don't have anything in the Discord just yet, so I don't think it's in their advantage to even attempt a Summoning Star. Actually, they can't. So, we still have to find that Drago V-Star. I do like that we have our hand like really filled and we were able to thin out so much of our deck. So I do like to say that this is very, very fast. They land Tails on the Mesagoza. That's really nice. So they're going to have to find Archeops the hard way. We do want Giratina V-Star, so we're one-shotting these Lugias. But like at the same time, it's also kind of difficult. And our only, just for context, our only dragon Pokemon that we can actually use right now is Kyurem, which I don't think we want to do. Alright, there goes Prime Catcher. Not mad about it though. And we draw into Drago VSTAR, so that's perfect. We could hand attach Drago VSTAR. I don't know how I feel about getting rid of the switch. I actually don't think we Iono right now. I think we could even just hold the hand if we wanted to. Okay, how about we Mesagoza? If we hit heads, we can pick up Giratina VSTAR. Discard it with Earthen Vessel. Okay, that's exactly what we get to do. So we basically get 2 prizes right here. Because now we could also Lost Zone energy that we attached to Pawn. Alright, so we're gonna double Teal Dance. I don't really care too much about what I draw into right now, unless we draw into some energy switches. Because then we could get this other Drago set up. Like right now we're looking really good for like the long run. Okay, I think we could Legacy Star. No, I think we'll save the Legacy Star maybe. I mean, we're looking pretty good right now. I think we'll just hold the hand. I'll save Legacy Star for like later. We'll just Apex Dragon and down with the Lugia. Alright, just that. Maybe this one. So these are getting Lost Zone. We're never gonna see them again. But we get to take 2 prizes off Lugia. They get to draw a bit. Like, not that much, really. Alright, this is going really well. Like I said, this list is very fast. It's the standard Drago list is, of course, like, extremely good. Like, you know, I do like my list because I based it off a version that the Shuffle Squad put on their channel. And I basically just made a few edits and I've just ran with it since then and it feels pretty good. If you guys don't know, I actually placed top 16 with my own deck. And my deck did just as well as a standard Drago list, in terms of points. My resistance was a bit higher, so that I was able to place higher than that list. But yeah. I have been doing really well with my own personal list. I am not trying to, I'm trying to figure out a PG way to say this. I'm not trying to, not downgrade, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. I'm not necessarily trying to bully other Drago lists, but I do like the uniqueness of mine and how it can still work as well as a regular list on a good day. Which is, like I said, most of the time it is a good day. So don't be trying to say, oh, it's probably really clunky. Okay, we're missing a fire energy, so we basically can't attack with this Drago back here until we get that fire energy back. Okay, I think we could Iono right here, just so we could cut down their hand size, because I don't like how big their hand is right now. So, we only draw 4, but honestly... Alright, we get double energy switch and Drago VSTAR. We just need Night Stretcher. Oh wait, I thought it was... Wasn't there 2? I think I'm tripping, guys. Okay, I think I'll restart with Mew. Only Nest Ball. Again, I think I could still hold. Ugh. Let me see what else I have in my deck. Let's see if we land heads on this Mesagoza to check. Yes, we do. Okay, we have Dragapult, Drago V, Ogerpon. We don't have a Drago V in our Discord yet. We could pick that out real quick. We have 3 professors, a boss, 2 Iono, 1 Ultra Ball left, canceling Cologne. Okay, our deck isn't looking that bad. We have a lot of really good cards in here. I'll just pick up the Dragapult, the thin out. And I could just Apex Dragon once more for... I mean, should I though? What's the worst that can happen? Right? I didn't pay attention to my energy count, guys. But we have Prime Catcher in hand, and we have energy switches, so if anything, we could just switch them off. And besides, they're not looking in the best condition right now. We have, like I said, we have Prime Catcher in hand. We could literally just rolling iron for game if they don't get anything else. Or even if they do. I don't know why I sound so raspy, but yeah, this Lugia player bricked bad. This is why you want to go second with Lugia, guys. Don't be like this Lugia player and go first. Surely Raul would agree. Let me drink some water because I'm sounding really raspy. Oh, there's the Luna. But Luna doesn't KO. They don't realize I win anyway because if Luna doesn't KO, they bring it into the active. Basically all that's gonna happen, I just lost impact of game. And even if I didn't, I have Prime Catcher in hand, which they don't know, so they think beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is still possible. Hand attached legacy energy is also insane. Yeah, they just pass. GG. We didn't even have the legacy star, which is actually something I'm very proud of. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm dumb. Wait, no, we only take one prize for that. Game's not... Okay, yeah, that was probably a misplay. But not like a fatal one, because we're just so far ahead at this point. Yes, Luna gets to attack for free. Well, like, at the same time... I'm gonna be funny. I'm gonna be, like, super funny. Wait, why did that only do 160? Oh, because of rolling iron. I'm dumb. Oh, they just concede. Yeah, they knew that we win no matter what. All right. That was really fun. That was such a fast list. I could try tweaking my list to look more like this one, but I'll think about it. It's a thought to be had. So up next we have Jesse Parker's third place list from the World Championships. It was Miraidon EX, and up until his semifinals match, he had an impressive undefeated win streak, which honestly I really respect him for. Miraidon's one of my favorite Pokemon, and although I don't play the deck, I do really like how it functions, and I spend a lot of my time watching Christian Cantillon on Sneaker Talk. He's a big Miraidon maniac, and I absolutely love him for it. But yeah, the main point with Miraidon, you want to be taking out your Miraidon EX, use its built-in Battle VIP, tandem unit, to be filling up your bench with electric Pokemon that you might be using as attackers. You have Iron Hands to take 2 prizes off of single prizes. Raikou V is going to be your main spammy attacker with Lightning Rondo. You can be doing up to 220 with a full bench on both sides. You have Bloodmoon Ursaluna in this deck, which is really interesting for me. But yeah, you have that as a late game attacker as well. You could be using Miraidon EX's Photon Blaster for 220. And although you can't attack next turn, you do have plenty of switching cards to get rid of that effect. Switch card, Prime Catcher, Rescue Board. Those are all really useful. And yeah, you have run 16 electric energies with this deck, 4 electric generators, so you're really likely to hit stuff. But yeah, let's move on to our match. Hopefully the generators are connected. Alright, so our opponent is calling the coin flip. With Miraidon, you usually want to go second. So hopefully that's the plan. If the opponent wins the coin flip, hopefully they go first. If we win, we could decide to go second. Okay, we won, so we don't want to go first. I'm gonna provide a little bit of an update right now. So at the time I'm recording this section of the video from Miraidon onwards, it's almost been a month since Worlds. We're already in the, oh god. This could not be any worse than this time. Alright. I think I'll put Zapdos out and then Squawkabilly. Yeah, at this point it's been almost a month since Worlds. And, oh, Lugia! That's really good. Anyway, focus. It's been almost a month since Worlds at this point. We're already in our, Stellar Crown format, and I'm basically getting this video out late. Basically, all the decks in this video are irrelevant in this point. At least if you're going to be playing the card for card deck list. But of course, if you guys want to upgrade these decks for Stellar Crown, you guys can give that a go. Alright, we do get Raikou. I don't really like discarding all those electric energy. I think I'll put out DTE in case if I want to retreat. I'll Squawk and Squeeze. I'm really not liking this hand. I really don't. Oh, and we could go for a turn 1 donk right now. Oh no, we can't. Maybe. Actually, maybe. We hit 1. Okay. Okay, I think we just get rid of the electric energy. We could be potentially going for a turn 1 donk here. Yeah, stuff has been like... Where's my Miraidons? There is no way. No way. I'm in sheer shock right now. There are absolutely no Miraidons. Oh no, this is not good. This is not good. No, I think... Okay. We grab Lumineon. Okay, we can still win. We can still go for this donk right here. We pick up Arven. I should check for my seals, for my... Both my Seal Stone and for my... Okay, Generator. We still have 2 more Generators. Seal Stone. If we hit something off this Generator, we win. GG's. 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 It's over. It's over. That was quick. That was quick. This is why I love Miraidon so much. We didn't need Miraidon to win. Alright, that was quick. Forget about this deck being irrelevant completely. You know, you're still gonna want... As I was saying, you're still gonna want to upgrade this deck with cards from Stellar Crown, like the new Area 0 Underdef, so you can get more bench space and do more damage with Raikou. You want to get Mewtwo EX from, like, what was it, Temporal Forces? And was it Temporal Forces or Paradox Rift? I don't remember where that Mewtwo's from. We want to get that so you can have that Terra Pokemon space. And yeah. And like all of these decks, they are relevant. Like all the decks I've covered in this video, I'm pretty sure they're all relevant in the new Stellar Crown format. You just have to upgrade them with... I mean, some decks don't need upgrades, but a lot of them do. So if you guys are looking into playing these decks in the new Stellar Crown format, look into figuring out how to upgrade these. I may be covering a few deck profiles. I do want to do a Terrapagos EX deck list video after this one. Maybe get Galvantula, but I also want to be doubling back with some older decks. I might do a Miraidon video. I have a lot of plans for videos coming soon. But yeah, we got the donk. We'll just move on to our next deck. Our second place deck from the World Championships. So here we have Sanosuke Shiokawa's second place list from the World Championships. It's a Roaring Moon EX deck list. And it was a really unexpected list for a lot of people. People didn't... I don't think a lot of people were really expecting to be playing this going into the World Championships, but here we are. 2 unexpected decks in the top 2, one of which we'll cover later. But yeah, again, this is in the Shrouded Fable format, so if you want to update this with Stellar Crown cards, please feel free to do so. I may cover some of these on my channel, but it's not a guarantee right now. Anyway, main gist of Roaring Moon, you want to be discarding your Darkness energies into the discard pile, of course, so you can accelerate them back to your attackers with Dark Patch, Professor Sawdust Vitality, and yeah, with Roaring Moon EX, you're mostly going to be clicking Frenzied Gouging, so you can get that insta KO on most Pokemon. But of course, if you're able to one-shot a Miraidon or a Drago with Calamity Storm, you are definitely going to want to prefer to do that over Frenzied Gouging, simply because you don't want to be doing the damage to yourself. And you have other attackers in this deck as well. Baby Roaring Moon. Vengeance Fleshing is a really good 2-shot attack. And it's a single prizer, so, you know, not the worst thing in the world. And Petrot EX, well, you are going to be mostly using it for, like, the switching. You could use its Irritated Outburst attack when your opponent has, like, 1 prize card left. And you'll be doing 300 damage in 1 shot, because it's 50, 60 damage for every single... Yeah, 60 damage for every single prize card your opponent has taken. So, you'll be doing some really good damage late game with that. But like I said, Roaring Moon's the main attacker. But yeah, let's move on to our match. Alright, our opponent calls Coin Flip. Just similar to Miraidon, Roaring Moon does want to go second, so we could potentially be taking turn 1 knockouts. We could be taking even a donk as well. I think our opponent wins. Yeah, but yeah, we're probably gonna go second, I think. Like, oh, okay, so yeah, we do get to go second. I was gonna say, like, I misread that for a bit. School has been so tiring. Sometimes I don't feel like I can think straight. Like, you know, hobbies like this, like YouTube, Pokemon, they do give me some rest from, like, all the stress from school and everything. So, you know, there's always that, I guess, constant escape. But I have gotten to meet a lot of good new people at school. All right, we're playing Festival Lead. Yeah, school it hasn't really been super stressful, but, like, also there's, like, meeting new people, worrying about grades against, you know, it's all, oh no, it's not. Oh, I thought it was gonna be Festival Lead. No, it's Hydrate Bowl. I can tell by the Ogre Pond. That's a new deck from Not Twilight Masquerade. Stellar Crown. That I find really intriguing. It's definitely a deck I do want to cover eventually, in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, back to school and, like, stuff outside. Yeah, I just haven't had too much time to be worrying about YouTube, but, like, I'm still trying to get back in the rhythm. I haven't, like, really been gone, but, like, I'm trying to get back into, like, what was I saying? Like, basically getting back into the rhythm of, I'm not trying to get into the rhythm of anything. I'm struggling to find the words, but simply I'm trying to go back to finding a pattern that I'm comfortable with. Like with editing, with, like, all this homework and stuff and everything. Okay, this could be useful in a little bit. Okay, I think I'll thin out with trekking shoes. Yes, we would like that in our hand. Alright. Yeah, I just gotta learn how to find more time. Okay, we definitely take a turn 1 KO here. It would be really nice if we got a Pokemon catcher. But yeah, not much else to say. I really have enjoyed being back at school. You know, doing high school stuff has been really exciting, really interesting. I don't really have too many complaints about it. What else do we do here? Okay, we definitely... I think I'll Squawk and Squeeze first. Get rid of that, and then we Pokestop. Alright. Not bad, not bad. I think we just attach to this guy back here. Alright. But yeah, I think my general schedule from here on in is just going to be posting every other week. I don't think I can do weekly vids, at least not yet. Wait, no, I'm really Hey, we got the catcher. We could be potentially taking 2 prizes on Ogre Pond right now. Okay, how about we Pokemon catcher? Heads? Thank you. All right, yes. So we take that, okay, Subjugating Chains is going to be really helpful here. Alright, we've got that. We're poisoned, but that's perfectly fine. I guess I'll play the Pokegear. Okay, it probably would have been better to save it for next turn, but we got a Sada's Vitality anyway, so like, I mean, no complaints about that. I'll just do this to thin out my deck a little more. It's not a bad thing to have so many. Even though we're like down on most of our dark patches, we still have all of our copies of Sada's Vitality, I believe. Let me double check. Because I know I saw 2 other ones. Yeah, we have a dark patch and all our Sada's Vitalities. So I mean, not looking too bad right now. I'll just Calamity Storm, get rid of the Pokestop because we have another one in our hand. Ogerpon goes bye-bye. Alright, I really do like playing Roaring Moon. Like, I know a lot of people call it Dark Miraidon. Although, like, as a Pokemon, I favor Miraidon, you know, I do like the play style of, like, being able to just knock out things early. Sometimes I wish Regidrago was like that, but, like, what can you do at this point, right? I still enjoy playing Regidrago. I like copying attacks as well. Like, I think I'm the kind of player who just likes to adapt to different play styles depending on what is called for, you know? Like, I'm not, like, into a specific play style. I'm not, like, all into being hyper aggressive and straightforward. I'm not super into being super technical. I just play whatever is needed. Okay, so next turn, I'm thinking we play Pokestop. We could hand attach to the moon on the bench. We can probably play Pokegear and Pokestop, see if we get a boss or a Prime Catcher or something. Tumbling attack is insane. Alright, so I do have to be careful with the Ogerpons, because this is a grass deck and they do hit us for super effective damage. Alright, what do we do here? Okay, Pokestop. I think we'll Trekking Shoes first. Trekking Shoes and Concealed Cards first. Alright, sure. Not the worst thing in the world. We thin out one more supporter from our deck. Hey, Prime Catcher, my good friend. Okay. So, I don't think we need the Pokestop necessarily. We can put down the Baby Moon. Like, there's no real big problem with putting down the Baby Moon. We can hand attach to it and then, like, Sada's Vitality, so we have another attacker ready for later. Okay. Oh, that's good. Let's see if we land a Pokemon Catcher, right? Like, I mean, there's... Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna have to play the Prime Catcher at this point. Alright, so we'll bring out the Ogerpon again. We'll bring him out. Subjugating Chains. And once again, I think we just go for the Calamity Storm. Like, there's no point to hit Frenzied Gouging here. It says, like, we're in a really good position right now. We have 2 other attackers nearly or about to be set up on the bench. But I couldn't ask for nothing more right now. Nest Ball and Ultra Ball, not bad. We have a Pokegear and our deck is really thoroughly thinned out, so if we can pick up Boss, we can just pick up the game next turn. Okay, flip the script. The Fezandipiti is kind of annoying, especially if they get that, whatchamacallit, Hydrapal setup. Like, at this point, I think it's too late for them to, like, do any good damage, because even if they KO this Roaring Moon, we still have this one ready to get set up, and we could just Frenzied Gouging for game. Oh, but the Iono. Alright. Okay, Iono was not alive for them like it is most of the time for us. Hydrate Bull? Okay, this might get a little tight. Just a little. Just a little. Oh god, I'm scared. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I'm not scared. Listen, all we need... I'll put Baby Moon out into the active. If we draw into Darkness Energy, I can just, Subjugating Chains into this moon right here. Ooh, okay, they put us into a difficult position here. Okay, we have a catcher. But, like, I don't see us doing anything with it. We only hit for 130. Ooh, we're in a tight spot here. Okay, I think I'll put the Sawdust Vitalities. Okay, I guess Judge too. I mean, I want to KO something this turn, right? Like, at least that way. Alright, we can KO the Applin. And I guess we just swing, right? I mean, swing for 120. And, yeah, we just need something to give us, like... Okay, yeah, this isn't looking too good. I may have gotten a little cocky. The Iono did wonders to our hand. For the worse, not for the better. So this might end up being a really tight game. Ooh, I really wish we had Fezandipiti in hand right now. Okay, so the good news is that they have to KO 2 more of our Pokemon to win, right? Because unless they get double boss, which they can't clearly do because they just played Gardenia, or if they have counter catcher, the point is they have to gust something up so that way they can take the... And they have to gust something up twice. So that way they can take victory in 2 more turns. But because they're only KOing this Roaring Moon... Okay, yeah, they just go for the Syrup Storm. Okay, this is not looking too good. We just need 1 Darkness Energy. We need a Sawed Out, or we need a Darkness Energy, and we win the game. And we have another Dark Patch in deck as well. We can't rely on Pokestop. Is that a... Oh, Judge! Judge will help. Okay, Judge isn't a bad play here either. There you go! GG's! We Dark Patch. We can Subjugating Chains. Frenzied Gouging. And we just take the KO. There you go. So that's game. That was, Sanosuke really did have the sauce, and this is still, like I said, this isn't updated for Stellar Crown, so imagine how this would, oh, I didn't hit it. Imagine how good this would be if it was fully upgraded for Stellar Crown. We did run into a hiccup with, of course, like the Iono, but we got back on track. We took that. Yeah, so we're going to move on into our World Champion deck. You guys should know what it is if you guys watched the World Championships. But otherwise, yeah, this is what's going to be. And here it is, our final deck list for the video. Fernando Cifuentes says Iron Thorns EX list that won the World Championships 2024 by technicality. And honestly, Iron Thorns is one of my favorite featured Pokemon. I've always liked it. I do not like Control though. So it's a bittersweet thing to be playing this deck right now. But honestly, I'm all for it. I think I feel like ruining someone's day right now. But yeah, main point of the deck. Iron Thorns has the initialization ability, which shuts down all your opponent's rule box's abilities. So Charizard can't use Infernal Rain, Regigigas V-Star can't use Legacy Star. Lugia VSTAR can't use Summoning Star. Yeah, those are all major abilities that Iron Thorns shuts down, and even more. And yeah, once you have that shut down, your opponent will get disrupted. You have Crushing Hammer, you have Iono, you have Judge, you have plenty of cards to be disrupting your opponent constantly. And yeah, I'm just excited to be playing this. We'll just move on to our match. Alright, for the third time today, because like I said, these 3 clips have been on a completely different day. For the third time today, our opponent gets to call the coin flip. We don't get to call anything. Unlike all the other decks we played, well, in this day, of course, for you guys, nothing's changed. But anyway, Iron Thorns wants to go first because you want to be getting that disruption up early. You want to be able to get set up to attack early because Iron Thorns does not run Electric Generator. So you're going to be mostly relying on hand attachments and DTEs. I think we won the coin flip, right? Yeah, so we do indeed want to go first. Instead of Crown, I don't think Iron Thorns really got anything, and I think it became weaker. And of course, like almost every deck starts running Cancel Cologne now. Doesn't help here that we don't get much else. But I don't think they could like, unless it's like I don't know any possible way that could donk Thorns. And look, it's Dragapult, which I think is probably one of Thorns' worst matchups, just because no real big ability from a rule box Pokemon to shut down. Yeah, Thorns you're probably gonna be attaching and passing a lot, like I just did. Because if you're going first, you can't really play supporters. There's not really too much to do turn 1 except attach, which is perfectly fine. You might want to get a couple Thorns set up if possible, but like that's not like a really big thing. Stadium card and an energy card. I think it might have been a better idea to grab Legacy Energy. Like, attach DTE and then grab Legacy Energy, but I've been thinking I want to Judge next turn. So, like, because, like, our hand is kind of dead right now. I may play Boss if they get something that I want to grab, like, maybe, like, a Pidgeot if they run the Dragapult Pidgeot build. Maybe, I don't see too many people doing the Sawtooth build. Ooh, Sparkling Crystal. I heard about Dragapult running Sparkling Crystal, needing only 1 energy to attack, which is pretty good. But the problem is it's an A spec, and like, Alright, anyway, I just got a message on Discord. I was reading it off of my phone. Anyway, it would be really cool. I mean, I know that that card is kind of broken to be a non-A spec card. But, like, at the same time, like, it's pretty easy to see why, it could be kind of clunky at times. Alright, so I think we go for the boss play here. I mean, there's no reason not to, right? No, but they have Sparkling Crystal in hand. We know they have Sparkling Crystal in hand, so what I'm thinking, we're gonna want to Judge, so that way hopefully they don't get that back. Like, what are the odds, right? Okay, Crushing Hammer, we have that in hand too. Yes, we land heads. Lost City. I think we leave that Electric Energy in hand. I think we just Volt Cyclone for the KO. Just move the... No, not the DT. The Electric Energy. Alright, goodbye Dreepy. So we really just limited their hand. We really just... basically shut down everything they did that last turn. And they're only down to 4 cards right now as well. Technically 5 because of the draw. But yeah, I'm really not, like, I don't want to be like a stereotypical control hater. But like, come on, bro. Like, I just like playing the game. I don't like being stopped from what I'm trying to do, you know? I want to just get things through, get things done. because if I don't feel like I've accomplished anything, that just makes me feel dead inside. Control makes me feel dead inside when I'm playing against it, but like when it's me playing it, you know, I feel bad for the person I'm playing against. But then again, I need my points. Like, come on. Alright, so they have Arven again, but like I don't see a way that they get Dragapult this turn, right? Why do you grab Devolution? Okay, I think they have Rare Candy in hand and they're gonna try to get Dragapult up. But like, you need a hand attachment because there's no way. Especially you didn't even pick it up with Arven. So like, basically your only option right now, yeah, like you're probably just gonna Recon Directive. Yeah, so now we're gonna want, I think we have Pokemon Catcher in this deck, right? I didn't really pay too much attention to the deck list. Oh yes we do. So if we can draw in the Pokemon Catcher off of this Judge and just KO the Dracloak, like, you know, that would be really helpful. Counter Catcher. Ooh, that was a good play. Alright, I'll give him that. So now we need Future Booster Capsule. They're only down to one card in hand though. Oh! Hello. Okay, so I think we can play Chloris's Tenacity instead. Because like they're breaking DTE. I guess we could grab a Lost City so we can discard it later. In fact, actually, just to thin out our deck. Oh wait, I messed up! Why did I hand attach? I should have grabbed. Oh my god, I sold so hard there. I just prevented myself from taking a. Yeah. I really messed up bad there. That was some bad sequencing. I was so focused. Like I forgot what Chloris did for like a second and like. Alright, but next turn. Because no matter what, they don't one-shot the Thorns. So we just DTE, KO the Dreepy. If we do draw into Counter Catcher with Judge, which we want to do, we could just KO the Dracloak with the Fire Energy. But yeah, like, I think Dragapult is probably one of the worst matchups for Iron Thorns. That's what I believe personally. Simply because it isn't held back by like an ability or something. Okay, yeah, they're really trying to stall right now because... Okay! So we have Arven. We can grab Future Booster. Okay, I think we grab... No. We grab Prime Catcher, and we grab Future Booster. Alright, well, Prime Catcher. We have Future Booster in hand in case if they try to stall again. So that would force them to have an Iono or something. So you get rid of Future Booster. But in that case, at that point they just can't, whatchamacallit? They can't play a boss, so they need like a counter catcher. Which they just proved they have in the deck, by the way. So if they don't try to stall us again, we're probably just gonna Future Booster to this guy. I think I might leave the DTE alone in hand right now. Like I think we just hold the hand. If they start getting a bit more active, then maybe we might just try to like limit their hand size with Judge. But like, for now, I think we want to just hold the hand, see how this plays out. Okay, they have Rotom, so yeah, we definitely want to start playing Judge. Ooh. Yeah, we need, okay. So the good thing is, we could detach double DTE here. Okay, he only passed, so like, I think I'll just Volt Cyclone, take this KO. At this point, like, they're down 2 Dreepies and a Dracloak, and we just sent another one to the discard pile, so like, It can't get much better than this. We can Lost Vacuum away the Temple of Sinnoh. Okay, there's a Sparkling Crystal. Oh, they concede! There you go! Yeah, that was, like, that went a lot better than I expected. Alright. We'll take that dub. My god, I sounded like such an NPC. But yeah, guys, that was it. That was all of the top cut Worlds decks in one perfect video. Not so perfect, really, but that's what I'm trying to make, guys. I'm trying. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and other deck profiles like this. I will continue to make these kind of videos in the future. And please consider subscribing, commenting, liking. That tells me you guys enjoy the content, and that gives me the green light to continue making not just the kind of content I'm doing, but new kinds of content in the future. Especially once I get monetized. I get monetized at 500 subs. If you want to help me on the way there, we're almost at 50. Once we get there, it's only going to be 10 times as much. But yeah, seriously, though, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and until then, Ostrich TCG out.